Welcome back. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys a DIY tutorial on creating this front door garland. It's a little bit windy here. My neighborhood is a little bit noisy, so bear with me. But we are going to be creating this fun and fabulous gingerbread street garland. Now I am going to share with you guys also in this video this wreath tutorial. That's from another video, but I'm going to go ahead and add it into this video, and then my cute little stacked presents. So this is another episode in my I Love Christmas series. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. I'm hosting a bunch of giveaways this season. This is my 6th year on YouTube, so go back and binge watch some more of my I Love Christmas series. I host one every single year. And without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. Let's create a beautiful Christmas garland on my front door. So I have this garland that I've had from Walmart for years. I simply hung a couple of nails on either side of my door and one in the center to secure it. I then added some lights that I found at Hobby Lobby. Now I'm using this deco mesh, and I am just taking it and zip tying it to my garland. So it's going to look a little bit wonky until we get everything added, but you just want to create about 6 to 8 inch poofs. And I have had this mesh for years. It's actually left over from a Christmas tree I did several years ago. But if you guys are new here, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I love Christmas and I save so many things and repurpose them. But about every 8 to 10 inches, I'm just securing the poofs with some zip ties. The next thing I want to do is add jumbo ornaments. So again, these ornaments, I think I've grabbed them at a garage sale or maybe Michael's. I can't remember, but I'm going to add 3. So just find 3 jumbo ornaments in whatever colors you guys are using and zip tie them to your garland. Now I'm taking these peppermint candies. They're on a stick, and I did get these from Michael's, and I'm trying to figure out where to put them. I don't want to cover up my Ring doorbell camera, so I decided to take these and put these more on the top of my garland, and I'm just zip tying the stick underneath. I don't want to take them off the stick. It was super windy, so you guys might see my camera is going to tilt around a little bit, and apologies, but I wanted to put one on either side, and again, I'm just zip tying them to the top of the garland. I also had some of these little green and red candies and some little kind of floofy ting things, and I'm just bundling them together. You can see I'm trying to figure out where to put them. It was getting a little bit heavy to put more of the heavier ornaments up here at the top. I thought it looked cute, but I realized it was just going to make my garland too heavy, and I don't want it to fall or sag down because of the amount of wind I get on my front porch. My garlands really have to be on here really secure. So I decided to zip tie it in underneath that larger jumbo ornament, and I did that to each side. And again, the garland is from Walmart. I just added deco mesh. I believe the candy stripe deco mesh is from Hobby Lobby, but you guys can also look at Michael's. And then I'm just taking some jumbo candy canes and I'm zip tying them to either side. So we have, now I'm just going to add in some lightweight ornaments to the top, again, zip tying them. And I found all of this pretty much at Michael's, and then some of them I've collected over the years from garage sales and just, you know, looking at thrift stores. So it's just really a combination of different candy cane ornaments. But I have noticed that Hobby Lobby has a lot of gingerbread and candy cane out, and Michael's does as well. So you guys can get creative and find some fun candy cane ornaments for your front door. Or if you don't want to do candy cane, that's great too. You guys can simply replicate this, just use different colors. So you could use reds and golds, you could use blacks and whites, you know, just so many different fun ideas. These are some pre-made bows that I made years ago. I just used my easy bow maker and some fun ribbon and created some big floofy bows. You guys can go back on my channel and just find so many different bow videos as well. And I searched high and low to try to find the video I did making these bows, but I couldn't find it. But I do have other bow making videos, but you simply use your easy bow maker and just make some pretty little bows. So I'm attaching a bow on either side and then a larger bow kind of up in the center. So hopefully you guys can use this idea. And then I'm going to add in these pretty little packages. Now I'm going to share in a different video how I created this packages and this wreath. You guys can tell I'm a little bit dressed up now. I did a live Friendsgiving on my Facebook for you. I invited my sweet little future daughter-in-law, Skylar, to help me out with it. So you guys can go back and catch that as well. But I'm dressed up, getting ready for my Friendsgiving. Now for my little Hobby Lobby bench, I'm adding some cute pillows, a little Christmas tree that I found at Target. The gingerbread is from Hobby Lobby, and then a cute little candy cane ornament. And I did go back in and zip tie everything to my bench because I do not want things flying off. I can't tell you how many decor pieces I have lost due to the wind on my front porch. So, and you can even see how windy it is. And this is just a normal day with, you know, the ribbons blowing around and my little flag blowing around. And I have to share you guys something really funny. So my little puppy dog, Benji Bear, he was up in arms because he could see me through his window, which this is his living room window. He loves to look out, but you can see he's really upset that he can't be out here with Mom. But I didn't want him to run away. We have a street very close to my home, and so I usually try to keep him on a leash because I don't want anything to happen to him, and I didn't want him to get hit by a car, so he has to stay inside. So here he is. I did give him a little bone and a little treat, and he still loves Mom, but he was a little bit upset about not getting to help decorate with me. And then on my live, I introduced you guys to Skylar, Max's girlfriend. She's been in my videos before. But baby Theo and baby Arch are Max and Skylar's two little puppy dogs, and they recently had a birthday party for baby Theo and baby Arch. They're Australian Shepherds, so they just wanted to say hi and we love y'all. Now I'm going to take some beautiful wired ribbon, and this ribbon is from Hobby Lobby. It has really kind of ornate patterning with a little bit of a gold kind of shimmer. I want to make a fairly large bow, so I'm going to take and I'm going to measure my ribbon from the top of my hand all the way to my elbow, and then go a little bit further than that. So that's going to be about 14 inches from my hand all the way up to my elbow. And you guys can always measure this with a measuring mat. And then I'm going to simply take it and just loop the ribbon over on itself 4 times. So I want to have 2 loops on each side. I'm going to create a nice big beautiful bow, and I'm going to trim that off, and I'm going to take and just find the center of this, pinch it together, and using a zip tie, I'm going to tie that off. I now want to go ahead and place this at the top of my wreath with a zip tie. I'm using a lot of zip ties because I am going to be putting this outside, and I'm going to be getting a lot of wind at my home, so I don't want it to fly off. So I'm attaching the first part of this bow to the top of my wreath with a zip tie. That's going to keep my bow on really tight, and then I'm just going to floofy it out. And the first set of loops on this bow were about 14 inches, and now I'm going to do about a 12-inch set of loops, and this is going to be tartan plaid ribbon. And this is also from Hobby Lobby. Everything that I used in this wreath, except for this check ribbon, is from Hobby Lobby. The check ribbon is from Mackenzie Childs, and I got it a couple of years ago. In fact, I dug it out of storage and I had to iron it to get it to straighten out. The next thing I did was attach some tails to the center of my wreath, and I used a zip tie to do that, and then I'm going to simply just dovetail my ends. So I have 3 layers of ribbon, the ornate ribbon from Hobby Lobby with the gold and the different color reds, then the plaid ribbon, and then this beautiful Mackenzie Childs ribbon. What I'm doing now is dovetailing the ends of my ribbon to give them a nice finished look, and then I'm simply going to ruche my ribbon to each side and take the evergreen pieces and cross them over on themselves to hold the ribbon in. You guys can always hot glue this ribbon at this point, but I felt like the evergreen branches held it on nice and tight, and I ruched the 2 sets of ribbon with the ornate ribbon and then the plaid ribbon to each side, and you can tell this takes a bit of arranging and fluffing. And you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I can't really see what I'm doing except for in the little viewfinder of my phone. So you can see me squinting at the camera. It's just because I need my glasses on really. I only wear readers so far. Now I'm going to take some beautiful poinsettias from Hobby Lobby and I hot glued a poinsettia to the center, and then some of these pretty little picks that are balls, and then I got some little gold they're kind of like little sparkly gold picks. I did use 5 poinsettias from Hobby Lobby, and they're the ones with the sparkly centers, but really you guys can grab any red poinsettias. And I really wanted to do a kind of a glamorous traditional wreath. I love getting inspiration from the beautiful videos on YouTube with the beautiful hotels in London and Paris. My sister actually lives right outside of London. I can't wait to go visit her when you're in Paris. And I'm going to take now my set of ribbons, so the 3 different ribbons, the plaid and the fancy ribbon, and then the Mackenzie Childs ribbon, and I'm just taking the evergreen branches and looping them over on themselves. So I've gathered the ribbon together and I'm just looping it over on itself, and I'm going to just add just 1 layer of ribbon around the base of my wreath. That's all the Mackenzie Childs ribbon I was able to really find, so I need to go on their website and order some more. Their ribbon is expensive and it hurts my heart honestly almost to cut it. The next step is to add in some Christmas ornaments. So these are just red and gold ornaments that I found from Hobby Lobby. They're about a medium size, and I'm using shiny and sparkly and some sparkly gold. Now think about if you all want to change the color pattern in this, you're more than welcome to use the colors that you have on hand. You could do candy stripe, you could do gold, silver and gold, you could do blue and silver, you could do purples, whatever ornaments and poinsettias and ribbons you have on hand. I'm now adding in some pretty little oversized berries. These are also picks from Hobby Lobby, and some more ornaments. So from Hobby Lobby, I just grabbed a box of the shatterproof ornaments in the red, and they're the ones that are all mixed together. So there's red matte, there's red shiny, and red sparkly. And I also grabbed a box of the gold shiny matte and sparkly, and I had ornaments from each box set left over that I'm hoping to make a garland and do some different little Christmas trees with. So comment and let me know what you think about these color combinations. Now these are the shiny gold that came in that box. I'm adding some in and around the sides and also to the top. And then I just have some little sprays that I'm going to add in that are kind of like a sparkly color. This step is extra just to add in some more berries and sprays. These are actually some of the leftover berries and sprays that we used in my live birthday bash wreath that the guys made while I was doing my little kind of mini fashion show and spoiling you guys for my birthday. I did 6 or 7 different giveaways, so congratulations to all my giveaway winners, and I can't wait to do some more lives and giveaways for you guys in some upcoming videos. I hope you enjoyed it. We had fun. We did have a little bit of technical difficulties at the beginning, so apologies, but the live replay is posted on my Facebook page for you guys to go and enjoy, and I just did a fun little birthday bash. The older we get, the more we need to have fun and dress up and put on some pretty lipstick. Now I'm just going to take this gold ribbon also from Hobby Lobby, and I just tied a little shoelace bow. So to tie a shoelace bow, you just tie a bow like you would be tying, in your shoelace. I did that twice and put that in the very center of my big bow, and then I did a little bit around the edges too, just to give that little hint and little peekaboo of gold. I used to do really big designer wreaths like this that I sold on Etsy before I started a YouTube channel, kind of sharing with you guys how to create different goodies. And so this kind of reminds me of when I did those wreaths. I did those wreaths though in more of a Victorian pink and white style for ladies who primarily decorated their houses in pink and white, and I love those ladies. It was such a fun time, and it was such a great way for me to be able to stay at home with my kids. And even YouTube has allowed me to be able to stay at home with my kids, and I'm so blessed and grateful for you guys for watching my videos and supporting my little channel. So thank you guys so much. I'm just a mama with a glue gun, and you're actually watching me. My studio is in my garage, so I painted my garage walls white, and then had this little faux mantle built, and then I had just some little Christmas trees around it. You can still on the ceiling even see where the garage door opener is. So they just the guys built like a wall in between the actual garage part and where I'm at in my studio. So anyway, if you guys have a dream, you can do it. I always encourage you guys. I started out crafting on my dining room table, and boy, it got a lot of love, that's for sure. And so I was blessed enough to have a space. But I remember every time I would create a video for you guys, I would craft and I would destroy my kitchen and living room and dining room table and try to rush to get it all picked up before my kids came home and my husband came home, you know, before it was time for dinner. So if you guys remember those days, and if you've been with me for that long, you guys might remember me being in my home more. And now I kind of get to destroy my studio and then take it a little bit easy, getting it cleaned up and then recreating for you guys. So I'm thankful and blessed to be able to do what I love. And anyway, I added in a little bit more gold ribbon, and this is just kind of the little bit of detail work that you can kind of play around with. And here's what we have. We had this triple layered bow. We had some pretty berries that we popped in and some beautiful Mackenzie Childs ribbon. I love their ribbon. And some gold and red ornaments, some beautiful red poinsettias. And so I hope you guys love it and you're inspired. And I am going to, in the comment section, drop a list of supplies for you guys. But remember, you guys can always take my ideas and run with it and make it your own. So the question for today's video is, how will you guys be decorating your Christmas this year? And of course, I am going to include a little clip of Benji Bear, but thank you guys for being here, and thank you for everybody that joined in my live birthday bash. And if you missed it, go to my Facebook page to see the live replay. I also post 7 videos a day for crafting on my Facebook page. So if you guys love to craft, I'd love to DIY and craft with you guys, as well as several a week on YouTube. And I love y'all so much, and I'm so let me share with you guys how to create a beautiful trash to treasure decor box. You guys can use these for any holidays. We're going to create this for Christmas. I took this big Hello Fresh box and then this Mackenzie Childs wrapping paper that I found on the Mackenzie Childs website, or you can find it on Amazon. And I'm just going to take and I'm going to wrap not the whole box, because I'm going to save as much paper as possible, but do a half wrap job here. So I'm just going to take and tape it around the edges of the box, and then tape the other edge, and then start to make my folds on the ends. Hindsight 2020, I should have done it on the other side, made my ends on the other side, because this is supposed to be the side that faces out. But anyway, I did that on the other one. So just take and foldie your paper to where it looks nice and not lumpy to the best of your ability. I did the same thing on the other side, and then bam, there's my little recycled trash to treasure designer present. So you guys can also find some black and white paper, or use any paper that you love. Now I'm going to use some Dollar Tree ribbon, and I'm going to take duct tape to duct tape the ribbon to the bottom of the box. Packing tape would probably work too, but I know duct tape is going to stay nice and secure on there. I just wrapped it around once, and here's how that looks. It's super easy. I had wrapped previously another one of these boxes, so I'm just going to add some pretty ribbon to give this black and white a little bit of flair. This is going to go in my Christmas crafting studio, which is actually my garage. Now, you guys had saw me pick up these little Christmas present boxes at the thrift store, and they had seen better days, so I decided to glitz and glam them up. They were cute green, but I really thought adding some Mod Podge and loads of glitter would really make it really nice. Now, I love glitter, but boy, did these things shed. So I'm going to give you guys a solution to that in just a minute. But you're going to add a really generous layer of Mod Podge, and then these big giant things of glitter are at Walmart. You probably want to grab some if you guys like a sparkly holiday like me. I actually have this left over from last season, so a little bit goes a long way. The next thing I wanted to do is just stack them on top of each other. It took me a long time to glitter all these up, so this was kind of a next day project, and I even glittered the bows. I hot glued them to the top, and wow, I added some Mod Podge, spray Mod Podge, and then I ran out of that, but I added a lot of spray Mod Podge to keep that glitter on there, because all the glitter everywhere, even though I love glitz, glam, and glitter, it was a little bit much, you guys. It's getting everywhere. I decided to really zhuzh these presents up even more, because why not? And I have tons of little gold ornaments. So I added in some Dollar Tree gold ornaments to the top part of my little presents. And if you guys don't have these little thrift store packages, and originally they were supposed to light up, but all the lights were broken except for one,
So hey, I just cut the lights out and I can always add fairy lights on the inside. But if you guys don't have these, you can always just take and wrap some boxes in red and then add some gold ribbon and make a pretty gold bow. So here's how it is. I stacked them all up, trimmed off the weird fraying stuff because they are super old. You can't see it up close so much, but they do have a bit of just wonkiness to them. And I think just creating two of them matching really gives a big punch to this little holiday display. So this is a cute little display that I'm going to use for my Facebook Live that I'm doing for you guys. And I do intend to share how to create a Christmas garland later on in my Christmas crafting series. And I've already shared with you guys how to do this wreath. So fun and fabulous. And then for the little table, I just took and zip tied some candy canes to the table, and those gingerbread guys are from Hobby Lobby. So happy crafting!
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia, Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafty mama, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. And my cute little sweater and pretty little earrings for the holiday parties or events are from Cupshe. So I'll leave a link in the description box below. I have a fun little coupon code for you guys, and they literally have boutique gorgeous outfits on a budget, which you guys know I love. So thank you guys again for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribing is totally free. Just punch the bell and click all. It will update you every single time I post a new video. It's actually 65 degrees today, and so that's why I went ahead and did this garland. It's going to be super cold in the next upcoming days, and I always wait too long for you guys, and I'm out there just freezing doing my front door garland. So thankfully we've had some nice weather, and it is a bit windy and noisy in my neighborhood, so I've been waiting, you know, for the kids to get home from school, for the school buses to get done. And we had a bobcat working across the street on a project over there, not mine, but the neighbors. So anyway, thank you guys again for being here. Don't forget to check out my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook. I'm doing lives over there, giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm thankful to be here. I'm blessed and honored. So before we blow away, I'm going to tell you guys goodbye. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. Remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.